Everyone, you are welcome to this edition of Retirement Clues. We bless the name of the Lord for how He has been helping us, in moving this crusade on retirement awareness. We thank God that at least we've been able to, achieve part of our goal, and we are determined to continue, to sensitize the public, for them to know what to do and how to plan their retirement. I am Mr. Chus Udo Okonta, the promoter of this program known as Retirement Clues. Also, I'm the publisher of Nigerian Premium News Online, Eastpen Online. Today, I welcome you on board to this edition as we are going to advance our discussions on retirement. Today, we'll be looking at a topic that says how your friends could influence your retirement. How your friends could influence your retirement. That is what we want to examine today. And before we go further, to discuss into that, go further on our discussions, let's just bring to you updates, current happenings within the retirement space. The first thing that we want to highlight here is about the move in the Senate. The Senate, there is a bill in the Senate. I think it has gone through second reading. The bill to establish Nigerian Police Pension Board. The senators felt that the Nigerian police, just like their sister agencies, the military and other, agencies, that they should have their own pension board. We are actually looking to see how this will unfold. That is just the first update. Then we still want you to know that PTAD, the Pension Directorate, Pension Transition Administration Directorate, has actually moved to train, MDAs and unions to ensure that they weed out ghost workers. PTAD is actually training people, that is employees of federal government NDAs, ministry, department, and agencies to ensure that they do the right thing in order to curb the menace of ghost pensioners. And another good one is that the Pension Fund Operators Association of Nigeria, PENOP, they're actually moving ahead, to ensure that the micro pension plan takes its rightful place in the society. And because of this, they are planning to have a relaunch, of their campaign to make sure that, the citizenry benefit from this laudable initiative. Then the last update we have here has to do with what government is doing on pension and gratuity. According to the CBN report from the CBN, shows that government spending on pension and gratuity has actually dropped, because we know we should not be surprised, because funding, government activities lately has been very difficult, and this has come to impact, pension and gratuity. These are the updates that we just want to share. Now let's go into our discussions today. Indeed, most people that have retired genuinely, if you discuss with them, they will tell you that, most of them, the advice or counsel that they got from their friends actually helped them, and there are still some that have retired. If you go to them, they will tell you that they made mistakes, and they were just following their friends, and they never knew that retirement will catch up with them. And that is why we are saying that, your friends could actually make or mar your retirement goals or your retirement lifestyle. If you have good friends, and maybe you talk with them, you plan with them, you could retire very rich, because if you have good friends that are actually looking towards the future, it will really help you, in making plans towards the future. But if you have friends, that don't believe in making plans, and you just, you work with them, that to an extent will still affect your retirement objective, your retirement goals, and your retirement lifestyle. That is why we have brought it here, that you just have to be very, very careful, of the type of friends you keep if you want to retire very well, because to an extent your friends could actually make or mark your retirement lifestyle. I've heard of people that say, "Oh, thank God for my friends. If not for my friend, I wouldn't have been able to own my own house that I've retired into or that I'm living in." And there are still some that say, "Ah, my friends have been so bad, and if not that I have bad friends, I would have planned my life very well." Two instances I know of: a man who always, anywhere he is talking about the house that he own, he will always give credit to his friend, how his friend even told him, "Bring whatever you have, I want you to come and buy land in order for you to build." And he never even know that at that age that he even has money to buy land, and through the help of his friend, he was able to secure the land, and the friend even helped him, and he built the house. That is a good friend. And there are still some that had bad friends. The friend they have, like a friend once told me of a friend, a very close friend, a colleague, that they work together. Even when the friend was building his house, anytime that my friend always ask him, "Are you building?" Say, "No, I'm not building. No, it's just for my sister." Whereas he was the one building, and he never wanted his friend to know. It wasn't until even when God opened door for his friend, and his friend now began to build, and his friend now told him that he now say, "I myself am developing a place." He never wanted his friend to know that he was building. If you have that type of friend, it will be very difficult for you to actually make good plans. There are some friends today that actually they are making contributions apart from what the organization is contributing for them. Some of them have insurance plans towards their retirement. Some of them, they have other things. They are buying land, building houses, but when you meet them, every time you see them complaining the economy is hard. This economy is hard. In the midst of that hardship, they are building, they are making plans for their future, and they will not let their friends know. And some of them can even come to their friends and even borrow money from their friends to develop their property, to build houses, and their friend will not know what they are doing. They believe that once they let their friend know, their friend will not give them money. Whenever they needed money, they run to their friend and they say, "Please help me with this money." And that friend that doesn't even know what they are doing will be giving them money, whereas he too is not doing anything. And the people will be. That is why it is very, very good you choose good friends. And what should you do in order to make sure that your friends do not mar your retirement? We want to highlight some few things that you should do. Even as you have friends, there are still some things that you must do. These are the things. Let's just quickly highlight them. One of the things that the first thing that you must do is that you must choose your friends wisely. Choose your friends wisely. The friends you have, are they the friends that will say, "Let's just go and drink, let's go and smoke, let's go for a womanize, let's forget life, how many years do you have to live?" You must choose your friends wisely if you actually want to retire, and retire very well. You must choose your friends wisely. Don't just befriend people that encourage waste. choose your friends wisely. Second thing that you need to do is that you should share your financial plans with friends that share the same vision with you. There are some friends that you tell, I want to go and buy land. Say, forget land. Do you have money to build a house? That is not the type of friends that you should share your vision with. You should share your vision with friends that share the same vision with you. People that you know that when you tell them, this is what I want to do, they will tell you, do it. There are some friends, you just tell them, I want to buy a land, I want to build a house. They say, no, your vehicle is old. Why not go and change your vehicle? Forget it. When money comes, when you are promoted to higher level, you go to Banana Island and go and buy a house. You go to Lekki to go and buy a house. You can own a house anywhere, but when God blesses you, you can build another house. That is a good step. If you have a house anywhere, you have a house in Yanakpaja, you have a house in Songo, you have a house in Ibafo, in Mowe, that does not stop you from owning a house in Banana Island. When you have a new house in Banana Island, your houses will now become two. You must share your plans with friends that share the same vision with you. Another thing, don't solely rely on suggestions from your friends. No matter how good they are, you must go beyond their suggestions. Seek professional advice when it comes to financial planning. Don't just rely on what your friends are telling you, because most of them, they may be telling you something that will interest them, not just for you. That is why you must not rely solely on what your friend is telling. Your friend can just have a land. Maybe he has discussed with someone, say there's a land, come and buy. I know that there is litigation on the land. He would have discussed with the person selling, when you say this thing, give me my commission. That commission may be what is driving him. And that is why you must not just rely solely. Don't just take what your friend is telling you, just take it, hook, line and sinker. Go beyond that concept if you want to retire well. Another thing is that you must note that you are responsible for your life. Don't allow your friends to influence 100% of your decision. You must take your decision. It's good you share with your friends what you want to do, but after listening to them, just harmonize their thoughts and take your decision. Don't allow your friends take decisions on that influence your decision. Hear from them. It's good to hear from them, but take your personal decision. That is another good step that you must take if you want to retire well. Another one is that you must know that all that you need, your future is in your hand. Your future is not in the hand of your friend. You must know that your future is in your hand, and make sure you plan for that future. And another good one is that you must take good steps at the right time. Take good steps at the right time. Don't just look at maybe what your friends are doing. You say, this is the time for step. No, at the right time, take the good steps. Even if your age, you see people within your age, they are not doing what you are doing, take your decision and do that thing. If other people are not setting the pace, you can set the pace. That is just it. You can set the pace. Don't wait for your friends to take step before you take. You can take the step, and why they will follow. That is another good thing. Don't just match your life with your friends. My friend has this time now they are changing their cars. I need to change my car. No, they have not started building. I don't want to know. I cannot build now. No, you must take your decisions, and when you take it and your friends feel that your decision is okay, they can queue behind you. Don't just queue behind your friends. You can always take the lead. Another thing that we want to highlight here is that you should know that it is only few of your friends that want you to succeed, and that is why you must cherish your plan. It's not every plan that you need to share with your friend, most especially unless you have a trustworthy friend. But it's not every plan that have not hatched, plan that have not reached that is still in the infantile stage. You are still trying to conceive it. It's good you seek counsel, but while you are seeking counsel, the core of that plan, you should just hold it and hold it to your chest. Don't just go and testify about that is a miracle that has not actually matured. You should be mature. These are just the few things that we want to actually bring to you today. You should know that your friends can either make or mar your relationship, either your retirement plan. It is up to you for you to actually take the right step. It's up to you for you to know what to do with your friends. We cannot just tell you to run away from your friends. Your friends can actually help you, and the same way, if you don't have good friends, they can actually mar your retirement plan. I've had, just in conclusion, a man told me of a story of a man in their office, that this man every year is asking how much is block sold, how much is cement sold. Why he's asking is people, his colleagues, they are already building. Most of them are living in their own houses, and according to him, whenever people are broke, they always go to the man to go and borrow money. He's lending money to people, whereas he has no plan for his future. And such a person will retire and begin to lament when he now discovered that most of the people he was lending money to, they already living good life in retirement. I pray God will really help us, that God will really help us to plan our retirement and execute our plans very well. Thank you very much for giving us your time today. By the grace of God, our lines are open. In case you have inquiry, you can always reach us through our number, which is 080 54269557 and 07033253527. Our email address is ispenonline@gmail.com. Remain blessed. Thank you. By the grace of God, we will still come your way in the future.